Hello, Fancy community. My name is Fancy Wainaina, and welcome back to this segment. And happy Mother's Day to all mothers. Today is your day, and we are here to discuss the maternal influence in the society. With me is a guest who I'd love her to say hi and introduce herself. Karibu sana.
Hi, family. My name is Wamboy Maina, a family therapist. Happy Mother's Day. This is another time that you're coming to feel with our mothers, as mothers, and those who are inspiring to be mothers. Join us, listen to this conversation, and let's learn together. Thank you.
Thank you. So, we're going to see the influence of a mother in the society, because we know a mother touches different spheres, in the society. We can kick by looking the influence of a mother in a family structure.
Yeah, thank you, Fancy. Mothers often serve as the emotional anchors and nurturer within the families. Their love, care, and guidance in the foundation of the child development. We see the instincts of a mother in every family structure. In every family structure, we have the feeling of a mother. Mom has so much to do, especially for the kids, even for their husbands, or you may say even the boyfriends.
Yeah.
There's that thing within the maternal care, the maternal nurturer that embodies the family structure. And with the mothers, you feel there's a lot of security, especially to the young ones.
Yeah. If we put emphasis on the child development, because children are known to be to depend a lot on their mothers, and sometimes we have mothers who feel like they're not enough, they're insufficient. What would you say about this?
Mothers are sufficient. Let me talk about mothers not being sufficient. Mothers, we are sufficient. We have everything that calls for a child development. We are there, we nurture their skills. We teach them morals. There's that thing that your mother taught you when you're young, when you're growing up, that you'll never forget. And also in our culture, we are taught about the importance of being brought up by a mother, because there's this saying in our language that says, if you don't listen to your mother's advice, you get lost.
True.
That comes with the day-to-day as we celebrate our Mother's Day, because there's a lot of influence in the upbringing of a child from the mother.
Yeah. A mother is also known to be a teacher. There are so many things we learn firsthand from our moms. Now that we are mothers, we also teach our children. And I would like to say we are not only referring to the biological mothers, we are also referring to the mothers that nurture, because we have different motherly.
Family structures.
Yes, yes. So what would you say, in what mothers teach their children, because a child picks a lot from the mom.
Like we always say, that we have our mother tongue. Mother tongue comes from the learning that a child gets from a mother.
Yeah.
That is the first language from the mother, and that is how it comes out like mother tongue. Like you've said, Fancy, we have various structures in upbringing of any child, because you also get our house managers who also plays the role of a mother, especially when you are a working mother. You've left your child with the house manager, and she also plays that role. They are good house managers. They are there and they are good. And by the way, happy Mother's Day to our house managers who are there waiting the whole day with the crying babies,
Yeah.
That the 2 years, what do you call
The
them, Fancy?
toddlers, the terrible two.
The terrible twos. Imagine managing all these is not,
It's
not
not
easy.
easy.
Happy Mother's Day to our house managers. I can't forget that because they are the people who are making us to be where we are.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, the mother plays a very important role when the child is coming, in the upbringing of a child. When you come as a teacher, or a mother is also, we are saying a mother is a teacher in the upbringing of any family, because we have the CBC. And this CBC, we are told it is a set of three. This is the teacher from the classroom. This is the mother or the parent, and there is the student.
True.
Mostly you get mothers are the ones who are in the bookshop, who are also scavengers, bringing all that is required in our CBC. So mothers are the first teachers. And you even notice that when a child is behaving, she's behaving how the mother is behaving. Unfortunately, we also have our young men, who are brought up by our single moms. And they also copy their mothers when they also plait their hairs, trying to be that mother that brought him up. So we are teaching a lot in the society as mothers. And we are the educators, we are the mentors. We also advocate for the upbringing, and we still love for learning. A child will love learning because of the mother. And it is important to note that we also provide a crucial support for academic success.
True.
That does not mean the fathers are not there. There are other fathers who also play the role of a mother when there is the single parenting. And also, they also have the two roles they play. So the first step, the first teacher for every child is the mother. And that is where we get the word, the mother tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very profound. And I hope even the young mothers are learning, because I feel like, the mother practices that were there with older women are not really happening with the current generation. They are trying to, girls of these times are trying to not to be so much into their kids. And so as a result, I think the kids are suffering as a result, because there's a space that no one else can take apart from the mother. So what would you say in terms of, being a mother and in the health and wellness space of a baby, that is both physically and emotionally? And maybe even spiritually, we can add.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being a mother also exceeds us to we also teach the healthy and wellness of any growing kid, our children, and we promote healthy. The mothers promote health habits, especially when we start from the kitchen. When you teach the child, like we've said, the mothers are the teachers, the first teachers. How to sit in the dining, the etiquettes in the dining, the clearing of the dining, the cleaning of the utensils. After that, what happens? All that the hygiene, going to the toilets. You also train our children on the toilet training. We do the toilet training as mothers. We also teach them on spreading the bed after waking up, airing the room, the opening of the curtains and all that. That is all in health and wellness. We also train these children on how to eat balanced diet. Nutrition through buying fruits, and also advising them on not taking they are called what? Junk food.
Yeah.
So, and we also advocate for mothers. Kindly mothers, let's not be lazy to our children, especially when it comes to nutrition. Let's cook food the way our mothers used to do for us.
Yeah.
We used to eat doma. We used to eat gouache.
Yeah.
we used to eat the
Mianga.
mianga, marigo, marenge.
Yeah.
And nowadays, somebody is saying malenge is enough for her. And these are the food that brought that they are very healthy. And nowadays, you even go to Soko and get that. Those are the food that are very expensive now.
Yeah.
So kindly mothers, during your day, this is your day, kindly change your attitude on cooking. There's that narrative that says that eating doma is not a standard lifestyle. You are supposed to eat sausage and all that. Fine, they are good, but keep balanced diet.
With moderation.
Mothers, let's wake up very early, prepare the breakfast for our children, even for our husbands if they are there, for the family. At least even the child will learn. My mom wakes up early, she does everything, she cooks as well, all that. Let's not give the house managers all the roles in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, ensure that today you are the mother in the house. And of course, the children will be, in the evening will be, wow, I'm happy I've eaten from my mom's pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also have that feeling. Being a Sunday and you're at home, do the cooking in the house today. And you celebrate as a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is also healthy to eat together.
Yeah,
as a family.
can actually relate because my kids always look forward when I'm in the kitchen.
Okay.
We normally do this mostly on weekends because maybe these other days making dinner may be a challenge because of these other things. But at least I know weekends, they know they are going to eat from the mom's pot.
The mother is cooking.
So they're always even in the kitchen because I don't allow them to go to the kitchen when auntie's there.
Okay.
Because I fear accidents.
Okay.
But when I'm there, they are happy. One is grating carrots, one is doing this other thing. And you can see how happy they are. And even that meal, no one will leave anything on their plates. They are so excited. They look forward for Saturdays. So I can really relate to what you are saying.
Wow, thank you.
And now we have the role of a mother in community engagement because we want not only to bring kids, who don't know how to associate with others. We want to bring a whole person, a well-rounded kid who can be able to, to relate with others, a responsible person. They can be able to take, they can be able to take even, it's like the way people are doing cleaning, they can take part of it. So is this also a role of a mother or what would you say?
Yes, I would say community engagement and socialization is a role of a mother.
Okay.
And this is the key of upbringing every child. Because outside the house, the child will meet other people of different culture, different. There's other beliefs, different beliefs. So many different things outside there. So as a mother, you are there to socialize with your daughter or your son. You need to show, you encourage, you give confidence. You see, when your child does good and you clap for her, you develop courage to that child. You develop the confidence. That child will be, that's the social life being. You also associate with other mothers. So don't dismiss your child. When you have your friends in the house, let the child come, say hi to your friends. She can as well express herself, like introducing herself to your visitors and also relating. So mothers, when you're going to meet our friends, let's also go with our children. Let also our friends' children be our kids' friends.
Yeah.
So that it can grow together. And this is called, you have your early childhood friends.
Yeah,
you used to play the banya, mabriga, all those things. We used to call them mabriga, and I don't know. Those things, you have those friends.
And memories.
Beautiful ones. This is now when you come together, you get the social life is so easy for them. When you go to chama, introduce your girls. Like now, there are girls who say, I don't want to go to mama's chama, full of wanawake na moshene. Let those children not see that. Let them see, in my mother's congregation or the groups, you're also building them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we want to build our children together with us. Let's not just go up, leaving the others behind. And these are our children. So let's socialize our children, and we are the role models. So anything that you're doing, dressing, makeups, earrings, like now my child says, my daughter tells me, Mom, ukinunua earring moja yako, apea, hata mimi unaniletea.
Okay.
So there are so many things that she sees from me.
Yeah, she picks.
She picks from me. Thank you. And let's have positive attitude towards everything that we are doing.
Yeah.
So mothers, we are asked to be good people.
Yeah.
Just be a good person. The person you'd like to see in your daughter, the person you'd like to see in your son.
Yeah.
And socializing is even in church.
Yeah.
When we go to church, encourage the child to maybe make a presentation of any Bible verse, a song or something.
In fact, that was my next concern. I was just about to tell you, we have people who religions are different. So I was actually about to say we should also take these children, to wherever we worship, spaces of worship, and encourage them, to participate. If, for example, I worship at Sita myself, and we have very many activities for children. So what I do personally, I encourage them to join so that even from these spaces, they can be able to get children who, have the same analogies when it comes to Christian and all that. They can relate.
Even when they are socializing, they are also teaching each other.
Yeah.
So from what you do, this is what I can do, and there's the other one can do this. Yeah. So when they are together, when they come together, they also learn from each other.
Yeah.
And they also develop their language development when you're socializing.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. I believe mothers are also role models. And as role models to these kids, I know you've touched a bit of that on how, to set good examples to our children. I don't know whether you have anything else you can add, matters being role models to our kids.
Yeah, mother serves a role for models for their they serve as role models to their children.
Yeah.
In different spheres. Like I've said, you'd like to see your daughter better than you. So you are supposed to be the best.
Yeah.
So that you can see the best from from the other side. You are the reflector, you are the mirror of your child. So when it comes to role modeling, especially in our society, we need to be very careful. There are things that as a mother, you have to sacrifice not to do or to do. One, ensure you take your children to where you worship, so that they can as well be the person you want them to be. You also need to, don't be the daily drinkers.
Yeah.
The
partying animals.
Yeah, you always partying. And you are also partying, drinking. It's not bad to drink, but if you don't want your child to drink, don't let your home to be a bar.
A drinking spree.
Yeah, because whatever you're doing, you cannot tell your child it's bad.
It's wrong,
But you're doing it, Mom. I saw you with a wine glass. Yeah. So how is it bad?
Are you telling me not to drink?
Not to drink.
Yeah.
So we need to be very careful, mothers, when you're doing so many of these things. Fine, at this generation, they're calling themselves Gen Z. Gen Z.
I'm not sure whether there's another generation coming after this, because
this is a Z.
Clearly.
After Z, there is no other letter. Maybe, but we hope it will be Gen Z plus.
Probably, yes.
Maybe they'll bring us. They'll tell us what they are making. We are very fast. We are calling ourselves what is this word? Blood, quick blood. We are doing things that we are supposed to be at 40.
ASAP, yes.
And we are at 20. So I would urge our mothers, especially the young mothers, we were there We have grown from young mothers, middle mothers, and now going to almost being called shosho. But the fancy I might be called shosho anytime soon. And I'm happy for that.
Yeah, it's
so
a
I have a
blessing.
Gen Z behind me that is also watching
Yeah.
my what is my mother-in-law
My
doing?
mother's steps.
My mother-in-law doing.
Oh, you soon be a mother-in-law.
Soon I'll be a mother-in-law.
That's beautiful.
So I have seen all this. So it is very important for young mothers to tread carefully or cautiously, if I may say, because of what is in the society.
Yeah.
We are lamenting the society is bad, but the people who are creating this in our environment, you ask yourself, is this exactly what I would like to have? Is this exactly what I would like my child to behave? How you behave will reflect to your children. So let's be good mothers. Let's be role models. You are the mirror of your children.
Okay.
Yes.
I would also like us to talk as a mother, as a friend, and a counselor. I think that is very paramount in all this, because we ought to understand our children. We want to be part of their milestone. We want our kids to run to us as mothers. I think that's very fulfilling. When the world is harsh, when they encounter things that are heavy, we want them to come and tell us. In us is a safe space.
True.
But as you've said, sometimes we are very busy for our children. So what can you tell us, or what can you advise in matters being a counselor and a friend to our children?
Wow, a good question. This is the work and life balance. Yes, we are busy. In this society, women, we are empowered. So you get to your house at night, and maybe you're left early in the morning when they are still asleep. But kindly, mamas, let's create time for our children. Like you've mentioned about Saturdays, that's the time you have your family together. Create time and let it be religiously followed, because you get that we are living our roles mostly to our house managers, and that house manager, you did not bring her up, so she has her background, and you have what you'd have to like to see in your child. So if you give her a lot of time, and also you're not having time to your child, you'll get another person from another side, and not from what you would like to bring up your child.
Okay.
Mothers, let's create time. It is hectic, but also put in your diary that there is a time for my children. You would not be, you not be meeting them every day, but from Monday to Friday, you can't lack 3 days or 2 days for an hour or two. You know, they'll get you get the interaction. They'll tell mom, we have been doing, like now we have our holidays has been extended for 2 weeks, and they have a lot. They also wanting that more time for you. So I would urge mothers to create time. Make a point of creating time in your very busy schedule. Make your time for your children. Let your weekends not be for the weddings, chamas. What else do you do? Dowries, all those things.
Me time.
Yeah, let it be also my children time, my family time. But you tell people, today I'm not available. Wherever you be, even if you are going out, you are in the house, wherever you be with your kids. Make time for evenings. Let your children also see you before they sleep. If you get them asleep, make sure you go and tap them. Even that tap you get in the morning. Mom, I heard you you came and touched me. I was so asleep. Then you left early in the morning.
At least they can feel your
they
presence.
felt that mom came because of her tight schedule. She also sacrificed her time to come to my bedroom and at least to see me how I was and how I've slept. Mothers, let's create time. It is very important. Balance your work. It is possible if it comes from you. Let's not leave our children to other people. I will not call them strangers. They are our girls in our houses. But let's not leave everything
not delegate everything
to the
Let's talk about a mother as a disciplinarian. When I was growing up, in fact, I think I remember only one instance where my dad physically disciplined me. But my mother, it was like, that's the routine. So what would you say about a mother being a disciplinarian? Of course, I know you have a background of teaching. We don't go overboard, to bring up wounded kids, and we also don't leave that space for these kids. Even the Bible tells us, spare the rod, spoil the child. So how do we strike a balance between a well-balanced discipline where we remain friends, but still we correct them when they err or they do what is not supposed to be done?
Thank you. You've just told us that you were brought up by your parents and your mother used to be very strict.
Hey.
But you still love her.
Yes, I
and
do.
And to some extent you felt, because of my mom, I'm who I am today.
Yeah, actually today we laugh about it because, especially being a firstborn, sometimes I felt like mom was picking up on me a lot, unlike my brothers,
Yeah, I know. The firstborn's daughter are like mothers. So she would expect you to be the mother she is in that family in her absentia. Disciplining. Mothers are supposed to discipline their children. Like we talked about befriending our daughters. Now you get this society, this Gen Z that you're bringing up is not like the way we were, the way you were also. Those generations that are coming. So there will be a time, our generation, you are just beaten without being asked. And you should not question. Right now, the child will ask you. Like when I scold my child, she will ask me, Mom, why don't you talk pole pole and I'm just next to you?
Why are you shouting?
She will not even tell me that. Just talk pole pole. I'm just next to you. I'll hear you. In a friendly manner to show you, Mom, can you stop shouting?
Yeah.
You see, that is something that you will not do to your children, during our time.
Yeah.
You'll be shouted at and you'll be caned and everything that you'll be, she will even step on you. And there's nowhere you can take her. Right now, the child will tell you, I have my rights.
I have my rights.
So to balance this, mothers, let's fine. You are once a teenager. You are once that terrible too. And you behaved the same way she's behaving. Now you are grown up and you know what it takes to be a mother. So kindly, now, and we also learned now, it's not like our mothers who never used to go to school. So they didn't even know how to discipline a kid in a friendly manner because they knew maneno ya the force, these officers, what do they call, wanajeshi? Their training is very tough, I hear.
Yeah.
So you would not bring that in your house.
A soft kid.
You will not bring up a soft kid, and also you will not also bring that kijeshi style, the very strict style. You learn one. I have a teenager, and at times she will develop the different periods, the different situation when she's growing up. So there's a time she will not feel like doing anything. There's a time she will still want to sleep the whole day. The other times she don't want to talk to anyone. As a mother, you need to understand the changes. Don't scold her. Talk to her after she changes her mood. Talk to her, tell her 1 and 1 is happening, I know. And I know it will get over it. Get over it. Kindly do exercises. Don't just sleep. Stop telling children, how lazy are you? Yeah, cussing them. You know, the tongue is very small. And it does so good things and bad things at the same time. Don't curse your girl. There are mothers who say you are very lazy. I don't know even where I got you from. So she also starts questioning herself. You see, these people are exposed. Our children are exposed, Fancy.
We start now bringing crisis identity to
I'd say, I don't know where I got you from. Mom, we don't know. So this is not my dad or something of the sort.
Yeah.
So be very careful when you're scolding. Be very friendly. Tell her, I know the feeling you have. But that does not mean you sleep the whole day, my dear. Let's come, we work together. You see, you not lack those words. And then you know what? what you're telling your children and where in front of your house manager, she'll still start telling them when you're not there.
Yeah.
And of course, the child will see, Mom was telling me. So why should I also not get it from my house manager, the ones we call auntie? So mothers, we are mirror to many, not even in our family, even outside where you work. When you're working, the people are seeing the way this woman works. She's a mother who can do 1, 2, 3. The society has you in on their arms, so that they know the kind of a person. Are you the person who talks and people sleep? Do you talk and people are happy? Do you talk and people start crying? So we are all round. We are from the family, society, community, everywhere, mothers. And that is why we are celebrated today, because of the many roles that we are having. We are also mothering our husbands. We are also mothering our boyfriends, because this is the person you want to be with. Tame him. It might be an animal. You need to tame him to be with you. Like we say, fancy. Fine, we know that our husbands are the head of the house. But you know what? The head cannot turn if the neck does not want. So you can do everything that you want if you use wisdom.
Okay.
And also create a good environment for your family by loving, by being a good mother, a role model, by also praying with your children, read Bible verses, show them the way, treat them nicely, treat your friends or your neighbors when they are there, in front of your kids. Make sure you don't mention, like now we hear teachers, when the teachers give out homeworks, mzazi anaenda anaambia mtoto bad things
About
the teacher. So do you think that child will ever respect the teacher?
No, you've created
So
a
we've
gap.
created a gap. And this is the teacher who is having the child the whole day.
Yeah.
And you don't know what might come up. So mothers, we are urging you to be good people in the society. And we have the sixth sense. We are told that we have the sixth sense, because you can handle so much a man cannot handle. And we are all round. By that I mean we can multitask. You see, mother is breastfeeding, she's talking through the phone, she's also giving other directives, she's also seeing something else happening. All that, it is around you. God has blessed us with the sixth sense. We are able to handle things that no other human being can. And I'm telling mothers, we can even tame our men and be the men we want to be in the house. We don't need to shout in front of children. We don't need to shout to tell our children bad things about their dads. We are the society in bringing up everything that you want. We are the mombi. We are the creators of what you want to see.
Yeah.
So God gave us that talent, and we can make good mothers because we are created as good mothers. So these are the things we just learn from books, but let's be the mirrors that we want to see in our family.
Awesome. I know we have not exhausted, but I know a mother, has a lot on her shoulders. And so I would want us to, as we wind up, we talk about how does a mother now balance all this. And she's also able to maintain her sanity. She's also able to take care of herself, because definitely you cannot pour from an empty cup. True. So you need to fill your cup first so that you can be able to pour to others. So what would you say about that?
Good question. Mothers, we need to be one to love ourselves. How do you love yourself? You don't need to use a lot of money on you, but you also need, peace comes from within. Create peace. If you definitely know there will be a problem, don't provoke. Create peace within yourself. Be calm And also we have wisdom. We are given wisdom by God. Like the proverb that one, that that woman builds her family. And the other one that I don't want to mention destroys with her own hands. So with the wisdom, we will create peace. And you also learn to think twice. If I do this, what will happen? If you shout to those kids, if you shout to that husband, what will happen? Definitely, you know, there will be fights. Definitely, you know, there will be negative things. Don't pour your negative energy. Don't pour your energy to unnecessary things. Be calm, be wise. A woman is supposed to be a wise human being because she's the one who is spinning the society. You imagine when the driver is not spinning the wheel, what will happen? Everything will start still. So as women, as mothers, we are created in a way that we are able to, don't be a man and you are a woman. Yeah, a woman is supposed to behave like a woman. Mothers, let's not behave like men because we are mothers. You know, a mother is a very tender person. Don't say, at a moment, it's what they say. I will slap you. You see, that's what they say. Be that tender person. Be that mother. Be that mom that the society is seeing. Don't be a man in you. It will not help because you will definitely harm so many things. From your family to the society. Be the tender mother.
Okay.
Be the tender girl, that tender girl.
So, so a woman is also supposed to show herself kindness, so that you are able to maneuver because she really has a handful to do. So, I don't know what you'll say in terms of balancing, being a balanced woman, a balanced mother, because I think this, let me call them chaotic moms we have, or toxic mothers, are as a result of having a lot. Maybe you're not able to manage yourself, you're overwhelmed, you cannot look for help, you know. So when you go to your children, because I don't expect you're like the way we are now, you're very calm, balanced. I don't expect you to go to the house and shout because of course you are radiating what is within. But now you find other women are just, you don't even want to stay around them. They are toxic. And so there's a gap of their children. So I'm advocating, you know, maybe you tell these women how they can take care of themselves first so that now they can be able to extend the same care to the rest members of the family, being our spouses, being our children, being all those around us at our workspace, everywhere.
Yeah. Mothers, let's have a life balance. And that means love yourself.
Yeah.
Take yourself to dinner. Take yourself to coffee. Buy yourself a nice dress. Fancy, you're smart. Look at the mirror and say, this is Rosalind. Wamboy, you're looking good. With that, you'll go confidently outside.
Yeah.
Don't, mothers, we are termed as social being. Talk to your friend. And mothers, when somebody is confident, telling you her inner things, don't take them like, you know, you publicize everything. Let's have a chance of pouring out. How? Take yourself for a dinner, move around, take yourself to places. Don't expect so much from someone. Do it for yourself.
First, give it to yourself.
Yeah, give it. If you expect me to buy you as a husband a vehicle, you just walk with a bicycle, cycling. Just walk around. Don't expect so much from me because I am a human being. I will disappoint you. If you don't want to be disappointed, don't have over expectations. Love yourself. You don't need to be so expensive. Like now, where we are socializing.
Yeah.
We are talking to each other.
Sure.
So we are emptying so much from how I was when I was entering this room. It's not how I am. I was so much overwhelmed from the office, from people I've seen, from calls I've received, so many things. Be calm, sit down, love yourself, create time for yourself. How do you create your time for yourself? If you're an office mother, from 2 to 5 you're in the office. Don't overextend. Give that 1 hour. Before you go to your house, give 1 hour to yourself. Walk around town, see people. Of course, you see people who are also positive. Talk to them, socialize, then go home kindly. Take something home. Hata kama ni very sweet to your children.
Yeah.
They'll also appreciate. When you fika home, don't say, you should know how tired I am. Yeah, they know you are at work. And you're supposed to get tired anyway to get food for your family.
Sure.
So don't take it like you are doing it.
You are doing them a favor.
A favor for
Yeah.
you to give them that money. Create time for yourself to pour and create time for yourself to get to absorb what is good for you, because you are carrying the whole society as a mother. So first take care of yourself by creating time for you, loving yourself, taking good can even take good care of yourself. Take photos, stand in the mirror and say, this is a beautiful human being.
Affirm yourself.
Yeah, love yourself. Create confidence within you. Encourage yourself. I did not make it today. Tomorrow I'll make it. Don't have expectations.
Yeah.
Just pray, work, and wait.
I would like you to talk to, I call them silver moms. Those are what the society terms them as single moms, but I love calling them silver moms.
Good word.
Because those moms can be overwhelmed. I'm one. And I know sometimes it can be overwhelming, like everything is on your shoulder. Decision making. Sometimes it's not even financial, but even decision making, we have so much at times. And we've seen recently the cases of suicidal for these moms. Okay, I am not sure whether it's also in these moms with marriages, but sometimes I tend to see like silver moms have a lot on their shoulder. So I would like you to say something to them, to encourage them, and especially to affirm them that they are enough, because most of them will feel, and also the stigma that comes with the society, and especially even from those who are married. Sometimes you are even at rate even when you are not at rate. You don't mean to. So there's a lot of stigma around. What would you tell these moms?
Wow, a good word, silver moms.
Yes, silver moms.
Do you have for silver dads? Because they also have a family.
We have silver dads as well.
Yeah, so for silver moms, for silver parents, let's call them silver parents, because they also have dads that are bringing up their children alone.
Yeah.
Because of choice or accidental. It is a plus because you're celebrated twice in a year.
Yeah.
Father's Day
and Mother's Day. Sure.
International Women's Day. And I don't know whether there is an International Father's Day. They also need to look for one.
They do.
So one, you have the two celebrations. Man yourself, woman yourself. Let that child know you're not there because of something happened. No, mother can as well do as much as the two. Don't curse yourself. You see, some mothers will say, Mommy, I cannot afford this because you see, Akina so-and-so have a daddy. Never mention such words to you. Never belittle yourself because you are a silver mother. Never ever, in front of your children. You are the security of your children.
Sure.
So once they see you dying, once they see you are very low, they don't have somewhere to run to. So arm yourself. You can do it. You can do it. You are working silver mother. Even if you are not in the office, you are in business. If you are not in business, you are doing something to bring something home. That's exactly what even the married people do.
Yeah.
The basic needs you can afford. It does not mean because a family is full or there's the partners, they don't face challenges. There are so many challenges in the other. Is it a gold or silver? There is no gold. For silver mothers, I would urge you to brave yourself, arm yourself, love yourself, and say, if it is by choice, you need to be there for the children because you chose to be a silver mother. If it is not by choice, maybe you're a widow or a divorce, something happened, that time was to be there. That's why you need to create time to love yourself. Don't pity yourself. Now that I'm divorced, I cannot
don't
do.
go to the
I can't do.
self-pity.
Don't self-pity yourself. No. Arm yourself. Be the mother you would like your children to have. If you get divorced, then you remarry, then you'll be widow. What will happen? Will you blame the nature? No, you just arm and tell God that your child is here and waiting. We are told those mothers that are alone, God is their husbands.
Yes.
Why do you kind of not believe that?
Yeah.
Because you also need that physical thing you not see.
Yeah.
But the spirits, you see there are things that you can do.
Are in work to support you.
Yeah. There are things that you do, and maybe a couple will not be able to afford. Because even decision making, even in businesses, the single business, there are two different businesses, the partnership
and the soul.
And the soul the soul business.
Yeah.
So in soul business, the silver we are talking about, you make your decisions and you follow them without any other further discussion or waiting for something else. So for this one, I'll make my decision, but that is not final. So I'll still wait for somebody's
for consultations.
And I also need, and maybe she is not for that. So we also have delays. So there are challenges in life equally.
Yeah.
So for silver mothers, I advise you. I want to tell you, arm yourself, love yourself, create time for yourself. We also have challenges, and challenges are for any human being.
As long as
don't
they're living.
self-pity yourself. Love your kids until when that gap will ever be filled, if you want. If it is by choice, go ahead and you make it in life.
Wow.
Yeah, even Paul says if you cannot stay in marriage, be alone. If you get married, be there forever. But make sure you can balance the challenges.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing your wisdom. I want to give you this chance to do your parting shot. I know you also run a YouTube channel on the side. Maybe you can mention it as we bring this to close.
Mother's Day. Today is our Mother's Day, a Sunday. I hope you went to church and I hope you are blessed. And I also know you went with your children to start with for moral upbringing and socialization. I would like to thank Fancy because of this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you.
That you've brought me on board. I'll not take it for granted. I celebrate you. Happy Mother's Day.
Celebrate you today.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
I am Wambui Minor, like I said when I was starting. I'm a mother and a wife. And I say I'm a mother of many because everybody that comes to me, I'll behave like a mother.
Yeah.
I'll listen to you. I'm a coach. I'm a family therapist. And I would like you join my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube, Woman of Influence. We influence positivity in our families, in our society. Wambui Minor. That is my YouTube channel. See you next Mother's Day 2025. Bye-bye.
I want to put a disclaimer. We have to bring her back before then. But for now, mothers, I wish you a happy Mother's Day. We love you. Lots of love from me. And let's continue spreading these positive vibes about being a woman of influence, just as Wambui's channel. Thank you. Till next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.